Hello everybody, Glitch Reaper here. I'm back for another mob battle, and a nice stark desert. Why? Because I'm having some different environments for my mob battles recently. Some of which because they're kind of relevant to how things would move in the environment anyhow, so why not? But for various reasons, we got the Warden here, and Bewitchment is updated again. So I was thinking of having Leonard and Baphomet darn lips. Leonard and Baphomet go up against the Warden. Now there's a couple of other bosses in Bewitchment, but they don't seem to work against the Warden the normal way. It's kind of a weird tie. They both regenerate way too quickly and don't actually back attack the Warden at all. So it's just like they just make it highly irrelevant. But these two, on the other hand, they can work. They can work. I might even have them try to tag team the Warden because the Warden is very strong, even compared with most modded bosses and most mobs in general, for that matter. So yeah. So let's have ourselves a bit of a Warden run here. As usual, it's absurdly aggressive, so I don't actually have to do anything to provoke it other than just have a mob around. We have a coven. We have some more demons. Can you two at the same time take on the Warden, or will you just throttle the boat? Well, Leonard is getting crushed. This is in stark contrast to previously and Witchery before, because Leonard had this whole invulnerability thing that was very annoying. Baphomet, however, is completely new, so not exactly from old school Witchery being ported in terms of ideas, but just straight up new ideas. So Baphomet is just a straight up new demon. Leonard got wrecked. That was 2-on-1. So if they can't do it simultaneously, they're not getting through it. The Warden is no longer having any kind of major debuff, so it's just completely fine. That shows just how brief things will be against the Warden a good portion of the time. Do I have anything else to throw at it right now? Well, there's a few things from another mod there, but they actually are even more biased in terms of being wrecked by the Warden. So, yeah. I just tossed two demons at the Warden at the same time. Now let's just see about maybe sequentially. Defeat Leonard first, and then I'll let Baphomet come back. Leonard, you should not have jumped in with the Warden. That was a very bad idea. On the other hand, it looks like after having the tag team before, Leonard finally was able to do something. Okay, so maybe I'll maybe that was closer than I thought. I don't know if there's a good health indicator mod currently around. Hello? What the coven just happened there? I'm not sure. Are they disappearing and reappearing, or are they like? Anyhow, let's go sequentially here for a moment. Wow, went right into it. Of course, that is a lot of witches. That helps. Leonard is still gone. Yeah. And that's probably going to blast some fish just because they made a vibration. I mean, you gotta admit, watching the Warden hunt other things is kind of interesting. It's like poison for a very long time. Is it going after things that are just wiggling in the water now, not even actual fish? That would be interesting. I think it's shooting at items that are just bobbing on the surface. Yeah, if you're getting ideas for what could distract the Warden to keep you alive for more than 5 seconds, then you go ahead and get some ideas, because you're gonna need them. Oh, that fish just got absolutely blasted. Yeah, as usual, blazes don't work well near water, which is ironic because I'm at a desert. But, hey, beach. It's nice to have a beach. So tag team did more damage to the Wither, but still not enough to defeat it. I mean, Warden. I'm too used to throwing Withers at things. And sequentially, we'll see. Okay, so neither of those actually did take the Warden down that way. So only by doing them both at the same time and then sequentially could I take it out. Now, just for show, like this is literally just for showing why it's irrelevant. I'd like to point things like this out once in a while just to show that not all mob battles work, even if they sound like good ideas. They just might not really be practical. Like, here's Lilith. Now watch this. This is why this is irrelevant. She keeps regenerating super fast from every blow and doesn't actually fight back. So until I can get the Mob Battles mod updated, which I'm not going to actually do that myself, I just mean like until I can get a copy of that updated, I won't be able to have her actually target the Warden. So they're just going to be standing there doing nothing relevant for a while. And showing the same thing with Herney, who represents the Wild Hunt. So, Herney is the new name of the Wild Hunt. If you're familiar with that from Witchery, well, here in Bewitchment, we have another representative of the Wild Hunt, Herney. And yes, you can get this really cool spear that, did I actually throw away my spear? I think I threw away my spear. It was a nice spear. I'll get another one from this anyhow. Because I can do something to take this one down quickly. I thought I did. Did I have anything for the spear? Maybe I didn't. But anyhow, similar story here. Warden gets mad. Attacks Ernie. Regeneration is off the scale. And oddly irrelevant because Ernie does not counterattack the Wither. So when you're trying to get that spear from this guy, just keep that in mind. That you're gonna have to either get inventive or have some other powerful mods to help you out. I can think of at least one that's actually currently relevant right now for that. And that's actually probably Mahu Sukai. Because it's updated. So if you want this spear, you're gonna ironically need a really big sword. So consider the fact that if you want to be able to toss around some nice spears, which this one is pretty good, might add. Extra attack range, ability to throw it, etc. I wouldn't suggest it against the Warden, but against normal things, yeah. If you want this nice, already self-returning weapon, then you're gonna have to deal with something that to the Warden is basically a wall. So keep that in mind. So in terms of why I think Maho Sukai could help against that thing, you're gonna need probably to do a few iterations of Caliburn and hit with the force of an absolute semi to be able to take that thing down in any relative fashion. So yeah, you're gonna need something really big to take that guy down because the Warden has issues. So just a bit of relativity there. Meanwhile, I'm just going to head off while standing on this dragon egg. because it's a dragon egg, so why not? Okay, so I'll be logging off here. Uh, Good to see you all later. So bye for now, and remember, there will be more mob battles.